Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now, I want to pop in and address this because I've been getting this question quite a bit. And in the coaching sessions, we talking and women say, "Why aren't men approaching me? Why aren't men approaching me?" And that's something that what I want you to understand is that today men are not approaching because of a desensitivity. And what I mean by that is, y'all give me I don't really look in the mirror because I don't like the mirror. I'll be on here. I have a little piece of lint on here. Men are not approaching because of desensitivity. And I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds good. So we're going to use it right there. And what I mean by that is we now have the World Wide Web. So with the World Wide Web, you could go on there and even on a clean Instagram like mine, meaning I don't follow booty models and all of this sex industry workers. But when I go to the Discover page, because I follow my clients and my students and people that I know personally in real life, my mentees, the celebrities that I follow, they are mentees, clients, it probably a few others in there. But your popular page is curated by what the people you follow are looking at, or the people who interacting with your page, who've been on your page. They'll end up on your popular page, your Discover page. And of course, they don't release the algorithm, but I could just tell because some of the stuff I'm like, okay, I ain't never looked at this page. Why is this on here? Somebody engaging with it, most likely somebody I follow. So even with a clean, curated Instagram like mine, I could go on there and I'll see workout videos of women, of men. I see outfit posts and videos. And one of the things I know, I see, vacation, different resorts and all of this. But one thing I notice is that I always will see like a woman in a bathing suit. It's always like a woman showing her she in Tahiti and she got on a bathing suit. And I see that. I see a woman who is in the gym working out and she got on them tight leggings and all of this. Now, if I see posts that look like they getting a little inappropriate, I click on the post and I click them three dots in the top right corner. And this is how you know I really do this, because I'm teaching you how to do it. Click on the three dots in the top right corner, and then these options come up, and there's one option say see fewer posts like these. I click that right there, and then it'll like delete that post. It'll like put a gray cover on that post and with a X through it or something like that. And then I click on the post, this type of stuff on that page that I don't want to see. I click on there. But what I realize is, like, when you see these women in the gym, they got on leggings. The leggings is like body paint for to a man. Now, a lot of women wear leggings of all shapes and sizes. I done seen women that is 350 to 400 pounds in leggings. I done seen women that is 100 pounds in leggings. So women wear leggings all shapes and sizes. But to a man, the way I would describe leggings is body paint. So when you go to that event that's at the club or whatever kind of event, and they got the girls that is naked and they got body paint on them, and they'll have on like a thong bathing suit and they got on body paint. You never seen that at the little college parties or wherever, hip hop videos. That's what leggings look like to me. It look like body paint. Because with the leggings, you could see any cellulite. Any cellulite, you might be able to see a big vein. You got a big spider vein, varicose vein, you might can see that vein. If it's finna be any sweat, that's any kind of sweat, if that little bit of that period blood and got out of there, You finna see any and everything with them leggings. And them leggings look like they got a smell on them. So some of the videos on Instagram, it looked like you could smell the video. Sometimes you see a woman, she squatted down, legs open, she got on pants, but the video looked like got a smell on it. Sometimes a woman bending over, she doing some type of deadlift or squat. Video got a little smell on it because you know that she's sweating. And you know when you sweat, stuff go to activating. So it's like men are seeing this. And then if a man is single, he get to go down the rabbit hole. See, as a married man, I have to be careful. And as an influencer, I have to be careful. Because what you got to realize is, just like we learned from Carly Russell, if they could go on your phone, they could go in your searches. And they could see everything you done searched. The FBI and all that, they got away. So guess what? If somebody did something through Instagram, the Instagram staff have a way to go into your account and look at your account history. You can see your account history. You could go see in your account history every post you done like, share, repost, whatever stuff you done looked at. You can see that in your account history and your settings. They could see even more. They could see your IP address. They could identify your location, all of that. So I think the way I think about it, for me personally, that's why it's a little different. But for me personally, I think about it like this. The Instagram staff is a human being. So the one that got to monitor people account or got to go look at accounts to see if somebody violating rules and stuff, they could come to my page because I went viral on something, and they could look at my history and say, okay, let me see what this married man who is preaching on love and relationships is looking at. And if I'm looking at a bunch of booty, they're going to go to their husband, their wife, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their hairstylist, their pastor, their best friend. And, oh, let me tell you something. Girl, listen, when I was at work today, I was breaking the rules. I'm just looking around being a little nosy. But I found that relationship coach, Tony Gaskins, and I went to looking at his history. He looking at all these half-naked women. He looking at all these videos of booty cheeks. So that's what the Lord will drop in my spirit. To understand, son, we can't have one person lost. We can't have the staff that you didn't know about that's looking at your account history. We can't have them seeing that you doing something that could come. Because to be honest with you now, I'm being 100% honest with you. Some of the time, them pictures could be my client. And she's saying, Tony, go look at my page and tell me how I'm portraying myself. But the staff that's in Instagram, they don't know that. They don't know that, oh, that's his client, like in real life. And that's why he looking at this picture, this picture, this picture, because that's a common question that I get. Tony, what does my Instagram say about me to a potential husband, boyfriend, suitor, a man thinking about shooting his shot? So you have to realize, single men, and this is what I hear all the time from women on coaching session, they say, Tony, he follows, this guy that they dating follows all of these models, all of these porn stars, all of these strippers, all of these things. He following that. So he indulging. So your everyday man, like if a man ain't thinking about like the behind the scenes brand of what the staff is gonna think, and I don't know how many men will think like that because they work a regular job, or they work a job, or their brand is, it don't matter if they looking at a bunch of booty. See, for me and like pastors and married men and who relationship coaches and public figures, our search history and what we look at online matters if that staff is there looking into that on us. And so that's how I think of. But a man who ain't got to think about that, man, listen, I'm a man. I know, because I be on there, and a man is still a man. And that's, I'm always tell you the truth now. And this is where women get delusional, because they think that just because a man get married, he go blind. Just because a man get married, lust die. Just because a man get married, just because a man say he love the Lord, that lust just dead. No, a man gonna be a man until he is renewed. You hear what I'm telling you? So I still, yeah, I want to look at me some booty. Absolutely. The other day, I'm scrolling through pictures. I see a picture of Issa Rae. Now, Issa Rae don't have what I would call a shape. Now, she don't have what I would call a shape. And I done seen her in person. Because me and my wife was on the Ritz-Carlton yacht. The Ritz-Carlton have a yacht now. And Issa Rae and her husband was on the yacht. And it's only 200 people. It's like an exclusive, supposed to be exclusive, secluded, you know, high net worth experience yacht. So Issa Rae was on there. I talked to her and her husband at the bar. Because they were sitting at the bar, walked down there. And I walked up to him and I spoke to him, said something to him. Can't remember what I said to him. And then she kind of looking at me like I was crazy. Like she's about to put me in an episode of Insecure. But she don't have what we traditionally as black men describe as a body-oddy. But she came up on the page the other day and she was in a bathing suit. I was like, well, this is different because this is not really her brand. And it was a carousel post. And it was at nighttime. And so I flipped through the carousel. To be 100% honest with you. To be 100% honest, I was not lusting at all. Because that's not what I'm attracted to. You see what I mean? For me, I'm from the South. It's about big booties. Where I come from. And what I come from. So I'm not in the least attracted to that type of shape. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Some men love it. So I'm looking through the picture almost as if I was looking at my sister, my niece. Like no feeling, no nothing. Like no sexual attraction whatsoever. My wife is beside me. She look at her. Oh, so you gonna look through every picture, huh? Not just one of them. You finna look through every one of them. And my wife is not like an insecure, jealous, none of that. She never mentioned none of that. And I was like, this is Issa Rae. I'm like, I'm honestly just trying to see what is she doing in this bathing suit and why she posting this. Like, is this some type of brand deal? So that's honestly what I was looking. I was trying to see if this some type of brand deal. So, because I'm like, this ain't how she posts. Like, she not one of these half-naked rappers or singers. She write TV shows and she an actress. So I'm like, why is she in her bathing suit on the hill float? And you go look at her page and see what I'm talking about. Maybe it was her page. I don't know if it was her page. It could have been a brand page or something else. But it just was on when I was scrolling. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, men today is looking at everything. So on Instagram, you could watch Ciara twerking. You could watch, what's the lady name? Meg Thee Stallion twerking. You could see all these other rappers and singers in the Foxy Brown pose, bent down with their legs bust wide open. You could see all of the fitness influencers, all of their booty, all of their stomach, all of their breasts. You could see all of the rapper and athlete girlfriends in their thong bathing suits. Lil Baby, his baby mama, Jada, she posts in thongs and the stuff she's selling. She showed big thong booty. And so men is sitting and looking and lusting and masturbating and saving these posts and looking at these posts for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for afternoon snack, for midnight snack. And men are masturbating to these Instagram posts and then also to pornography, which is butt naked people having sex, and they masturbating to that, and they are becoming more and more desensitized. So when your everyday woman is out in the public with a classy, respectable outfit on, you got on jeans and a blouse. We ain't even gonna call it no shirt. We gonna call it a blouse, because that's what a lot of y'all be wearing is blouses. And this the thing. Most women get their style from their mom or their grandma or their auntie. And most women today was raised in the 80s, maybe the 90s, and them outfits is out of style, but that's how a lot of women is dressing. So it's not jumping off the page to men who are visual creatures. So this the explanation. So if you go out, if you every single day you go and you look and you go in your driveway and you looking at brand new Range Rovers. You looking at brand new Range Rovers. You looking at a Range Rover. You looking at a Rolls Royce. I want you to picture this. Picture right now your G-Wagon that you want. Picture this in your garage. Picture this. Picture the G-Wagon in your garage. Picture this Range Rover in your garage. Close your eyes and picture this. Close your eyes and picture this. Now, when you looking at this G-Wagon and you looking at this Range Rover, let me ask you a question. When you driving down the street, what you gonna recognize? Range Rovers and G-Wagons. Now pull up to the light. You in your G-Wagon, pull up to the light. It's a four lane intersection light. You at the light. You in your G-Wagon or your Range Rover, your dream car, whatever it is. Okay. Now show me in your mind, find the Toyota Tercel. You're not looking for a Toyota Tercel if you got access to G-Wagons and Range Rovers. This is why men are not approaching women today. Because when they go on Instagram, they are looking at the equivalent. That big booty that is bare and oiled down is the equivalent to a Rolls Royce. A woman in jeans and a blouse is equivalent to a Toyota Tercel. So what catches the men attention when they go to the grocery store, to the gym, to the gas station, to the mall, to a church? Any set of hams, meaning booty cheeks, any set of hams that is bouncing and jiggling under the dress or in the jean shorts or in the jeans or in the leggings that resembles what he lusts after every day on social media. So now when you're going out in a normal, respectable outfit, like a normal, respectable human being with a job and responsibilities and kids and family that love you and all of this, unfortunately, you being overlooked because he is now only recognizing what he's been lusting after every day. And unfortunately, this is good men and bad men that's trapped into the same thing. And the only way a woman who is dressed regular in a normal, nice outfit gets the attention of a man is when they are in the same close quarters or group. And this could be a study group, this could be a church group, this could be a interest group from meetup.com. This could be some type of closed quarters where the man has to interact with the women and the men in this group. And so he has to hear the voice of, see the smile of, shake hands with this woman who is in jeans and a blouse, a normal everyday outfit. But let me tell you, the woman who has on the jean shorts that stops an inch or 2 inches under her butt cheeks and her thigh is out, her calf is out, and the jean shorts have that fray at the end of it, the little fray. Them shorts is an outfit from Instagram. A lot of women post in shorts like that. So in public, that's gonna catch his eye. It don't have to show booty cheek like the brown meat, the dark meat at the bottom of the booty cheek. It don't have to show that. But just because that done caught him. Any woman who has on leggings, the shorts or the pants, it catches attention. Any woman who has on a shirt that may have like a spaghetti strap, it may have a strap and it may have like a little slit across here, a little opening where you can see this part of the chest, or it may have the back out, it catches attention. Reason being is because these are some of the type of outfits that a woman on Instagram that he is lusting after may have on. So he's going to recognize that. A woman who is dressed uniquely jazzy. Let me help you understand what I mean. And so you got to ask yourself, do you care? If you don't care about this, then shut up, for one. Stay out the comments for the people who do care about it, who do want to present themselves in a way that catch their husband attention without compromising their morals and their values and their self-worth. If this is not of your concern and you do not care, you're going to dress how you want to dress, more power to you. This video is not for you. This video is for the women asking why they not being approached, and I'm explaining it. So please hush, stay out of the comments, and let the people who want to hear about this hear about it without your distraction. Wear what you want to wear. Be quiet. Thank you. So this here woman who have this on, boom, he sees her. Now, here's the thing. Women, sometimes women get mad and say, why I have to dress for a man? Why do I have to change the way I dress just to meet a man? If a man don't like me with what I got on, then he don't deserve me. And that is your right. That is 100% absolutely your right. But let me ask you this. What does it hurt you to dress uniquely jazzy? And let me help you understand what I mean by uniquely jazzy. Uniquely jazzy is when you take and you curate your fashion to represent your true identity, your true personality. When you curate that. So the other day, I was at a restaurant with my niece for her birthday. It was inside of a casino. It was the Sugar Factory restaurant. And I had on some black pants. And I had on a black shirt with this necklace. And I had on some white Prada Adidas collaboration. There was white, like shell toe Adidas. But on the sides was like a metallic silver, and it say Prada. The pants I had on was like some black. They was Prada pants, and it was a Prada shirt, and the shirt had a little Prada right there. And I had on this necklace. When I was walking, and I looked at this woman and her daughter, they stared at me nonstop. The next woman stared at me nonstop. The next woman, and I don't know if it was just the all black with the gold necklace with the diamond pendant, if they thought I was an athlete. Because, see, that Prada outfit probably cost $2,500. So, although it was simple, black pants, black shirt, it's still elevated. And I ain't talking about the money, but what I'm saying is, certain things, it looks elevated. So, if they used to walking by men, which I'm looking at the other men, they got on big old cargo shorts. It's older men. Big old cargo shorts, Hawaiian dad t-shirts, Hawaiian tie-dye. They got on saggy baggy pants. They got on just raggedy beat up shoes. And then they're going broke in the casino. When they see a curated, all black, monochromatic, that's the wrong word. I just like the way it sounds, throwing it in there. little pop here and there with the shoes. It just it's different. It's like, okay, that's different than what's in here. That is different. That looks like I call it a casual suit, because a suit, it match, shirt and pants, like a street suit, casual streetwear suit. And so it's different. So if a woman take and she have on, let me go in one of my wife's closets. She got a little closet near here. So let me show you. Let's see you got this right here on. You might have this right here on, and then you might have on some pants, some just black pants, because this right here give you a little pop. Now, this right here, let's say you got this blaze on. Boom. If you got this blaze on, and let's say you want to do too much and you throw that hat on with it, that's too much. But let's say, now see, look at this here. Let's say you got that hat on, you can have on blue jeans, and then boom. But this here blazer with some jeans with a cut in the knee, with a little cut in the knee, and then boom, these right here, boom. That blazer, blue jeans, these right here, boom. Now you are uniquely jazzy. You uniquely jazzy. So now you jumping off the page and you dress classy. Like, you dress classy, but because you're curated. You see what I'm saying? Because you curated, he sees you. You're not just in no plain Jane, everyday outfit. You got a little pop. So listen, a lot of women don't wear hats. So look, this hat, boom, that's a Fendi hat. It gonna have a little pop. Now, it ain't even got to be designer. This here hat say, need space. It's a NASA hat. Boom. A man gonna see that. Now, see, my wife married. So she don't need no man to approach her. And she walked real fast with her head down. Now, see, boom, look. This a unique hat that I got my wife. This here material is the Gucci Adidas collaboration. So if you got that on, boom, you gonna pop. Now, what you have to do is sometimes you got to step outside the box. Boom, put your little something on that got a little flair to it. Boom, see, got a little flair to it. So now, let me show you. This right here, you invest in you, you got your little flair to you. You got your little flair. So now when you step out, boom, you can have some G's. And see, this is what I'm telling you. This is a married woman who don't need nobody to approach her. Hopefully don't want nobody to approach her. But still, when you still stepping out. So now if you single as a dollar bill and you want somebody to approach you, but you stepping out in a dull brown shirt, dull black shirt, got your auntie special on, got the first lady special on. Come on now. Ain't nobody gonna see you. Ain't nobody gonna see you. Because our world, and this is the thing, I'm talking about good God-fearing Christian men. Even he have the world wide web. So he's looking at and he's seeing so many examples of confidence, of classiness, of fashion forward thinking. Because how you present yourself, it represents something. It says that you take time with your image. It says that you study fashion and you've learned how to mix business, casual, and street. You've learned how to mix highs and lows. So I'm gonna tell you now, and this one thing that I may see my wife do, she may take and mix a high. So let's say this here Louis hat. That's a Louis Vuitton hat. So that's a high. That hat probably $400. But then she may have on she may then have on a white t-shirt. She might have on a white t-shirt, and this white t-shirt may be $5 from Uniqlo. And so now, boom, highs, lows. The jeans may be Abercrombie or somebody. And yeah, y'all hush, go to talk about all the here racism, every company you shop at racist. Unless it's black owned, and even some of the black owned racists, even some of them will tell you they ain't created for black people. They were trying to get the white dollar. So just hush. We ain't talking about all that. So you see what I'm saying? You could, it's curated, and it goes and it shows and it says, okay, boom, that's different. So this what you have to realize is that if you want to meet a man organically, you got to get in touch with you. What is your unique style? What is your favorite colors? How do you want to dress? How do you want to present yourself? How do you want to be seen? And learn more about fashion. Get the magazines. Follow the fashion pages and see, because men are visual creatures. And the first component of a relationship is attraction. So a lot of times women get mad about that and say, well, why I have to dress a certain way, or why I have to change? And then they misconstrue what's being said and think that what's being said is you got to dress like a HO, or you got to show all your body. And that's not what's being said. What's being said is you have to show you. So if your outfit is dull, the man is going to assume you are dull. If your outfit is boring, he's going to assume you are boring. If your outfit is old-fashioned, he's going to assume you are old-fashioned. Now, see, I've learned that I am a teacher because I asked my wife, can you teach fashion? She said, no, I cannot teach fashion. It's just something that I know. But what I have to realize is that majority of my wife's clothes, at least half of my wife's clothes, was bought by me. And she bought all her hats. I bought a good amount of her hats too, but she picked out all her hats. But I have to realize that a lot of her stuff, I picked it out. I just ordered it offline for her because I'm a man, and I also know what she's comfortable in, and I know what I want to look at my wife in. And so I'm like, you know what? I need to teach the class for the women who want to learn, because you don't have to be butt naked. You don't have to wear leggings. You just got to show your style. And you have to have a style. You have to identify a style. You can't say, I don't have no style. You do have a style. You got to get out your auntie and your grandma and your mama style. You do have a style. Find your style. Because now this you jumping out the page. This you stepping out the magazine. This you stepping in your aura, in your style, in your fashion. Look at how you supposed to look, how you want to look. You got to get in touch with that. And I'm finna start doing virtual shopping with y'all, because I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of, why the men ain't approaching me? Why the men ain't approaching? Listen, the outfit is beat. Them outfits. I'm trying to tell you. It's the outfits. That's why. And then also, you got to keep working on you. You got to work on the body that's in the outfit. So I want you to think about this. If you're a woman watching this video, close your eyes. Close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes. You walking down the street. Unless you driving, don't close your eyes. But you picture in your head. You walking down the street. You walking up the grocery store. You park in the parking lot. You get out your car. You going into the grocery store. What type of man, what is that man gonna have on, or how he gonna look, and that it's gonna catch your eye? Now, you ain't trying to stare. You're a classy woman. You ain't trying to lick your lips and look on head to toe. But what's going to catch your eye? It's going to be a nice, clean outfit, even if it's basketball shorts and a shirt. It's going to be clean. It's going to be nice. It's going to look fresh and new. And if he in sports clothes, it's his arms or his chest or his calves. What does that represent? He's fit. So if you want to dress very plain Jane, then you got to be very fit. If you know you still in journey, you still in process, your body ain't where you want to be, then let's say you got on a skirt that's ankle length, and it's one of like a little tennis skirt type pleats, but it go to your ankle. Let's say it's black. And then you got on, let's say you throw on a white t-shirt with a blazer. And that blazer could be a pop of color like pink or yellow, or it could be black to match that pleated skirt. Well, with that right there, you need to have on some dunks, some Nike dunks, some black and white dunks, or because you got on black and white, or if you got on a yellow blazer, them shoes could have some yellow in it. Boom. And it could be multicolor, but it just pick up on that jacket. Now, when this man see you, you jumping off the page. Because even though you may say, hey, I'm 300 pounds right now, or I'm 250 pounds right now, but because because your outfit curated, it represents courage. It represents confidence. It represents self-love. It represents fashion forward. It represents you tapped in, you locked in, you invested in you invested in your image, you invested in your appearance, which beside you, it may be a woman who she could be 300 pounds, but she got on leggings. She's not thinking about, okay, how do I present my body in a way that is flattering to the season that I'm in? And so why try to wear somebody else's outfit? And so that's what's behind you. So who you think he gonna see? Then it's this lady, she just got on jean shorts and a white t-shirt with some flip-flops. And she may not be where she want her body to be. So out of the three of y'all, who he's gonna see? You're not twerking like Sierra and Meg Thee Stallion. You ain't got your booty cheeks out. But you got on a curated outfit. You got on something that represent and pinpoint your style. Now you're jumping off the page. So guess what? The man for you is going to see you, and he still might not approach you. He might approach you the next time y'all bumping each other at the grocery store, or the third time y'all bumping each other. He might watch you each time. Each time he see you got on sweatpants today. You got on sweatpants, but they oversized sweatpants, and you got on an oversized vintage t-shirt with some dope dunks on, and you got on a dope little hat that shows a little personality, and ponytail sticking out the back of it. So you could have on sweats, but you got this right here on. So you got on some oversized sweats. You got on an oversized t-shirt, but it's a vintage t-shirt. So it may have Michael Jackson on it, or might have Red Hot Chili Peppers on it, or the Atari video game on it. So now, although you in sweats and a t-shirt, he sees that that's a effortless, intentional outfit. That this woman is different than the canvases around her. She has painted a masterpiece effortlessly. So now you still know the assignment. You still jump off the page. So if you don't want to do online dating and you don't want to do matchmaking, you have to understand that men are visual creatures, and you have to have a representation that shows your uniqueness when you are out and about. You cannot be plain Jane blending in. So if you say, I just want to wear jeans, they form fitting. So if you want them to be form fitting, don't do the loose leg, the bell bottom. Don't have them loose at the leg. Get the ones that'll come down, they form fitting, and they tight on your ankle. So that now it comes in and it shows a little, it show the funnel. It show where your ankle is thinner than your kneecap. It shows a shape. And it's just jeans. And then if you just want to have on a regular t-shirt, boom. You can have on a white t-shirt. Let it be a little V-neck. Show a little bit of neck. And then layer you 2 or 3 little dainty necklaces. Now you got on jeans, a white t-shirt, and then with your shoe, boom, get you a pop. Get you a pop. They don't have to be expensive. They could be like them shoes I showed you that was real colorful. Them shoes like $50 shoes. I think they was from Europe, those Supergas, I think they call. But they have New Balance right there, boom, with a little pop. The Asics, they got the Asics that's real colorful these days. Boom, it give you a little pop. And then you can throw your little hat on too. You throw your little hat on. But instead of just a old raggedy regular hat, get you a little designer, a little custom trucker hat like what I showed you. Have your little something with a little on it. You see what I'm saying? And then get your little staples. Get your little staples. Let me show you. So you can have a very toned down outfit, but boom, you throw this little crossbody on. You can have your little white t-shirt on, white t-shirt, jeans. You can have on simple shoes, but you got your little boot. This is a little staple. This is my wife's on. This ain't mine now. I'm not there yet with the guys wearing the crossbodies. I ain't there yet. But you got your little pop. So now, just right there, outfit elevated. You see what I'm saying? So this right here is how you jump off the page as a single, respectable, classy, comfortable, confident, 3B ready woman. That's how you jump off the page without twerking, without having to have your booty cheeks hanging out, without having to wear leggings if you don't want to wear leggings, without having to go shoot your shot at a man. And then guess what? When you know that you curated and you showing your style, your fashion, in your way, in your lane, and you step out there, when you know you do that, and the man for you, that man gonna approach you. The man who is confident and ready, it's gonna be some dogs that approach you too. So that's why you gotta have discretion, and that's why you got to know. So on the first date, you can cut them off, but that man gonna approach you. And I know a lot of people, Tony, I'm doing that. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. That outfit probably looking terrible. No, you ain't. Because I already know you're gonna get approached. If you walking at a normal speed, now if you walking like, head down, tunnel vision, you on your phone, you can't expect to get approached because you look like you don't want to be bothered. So I'm gonna do some little videos on this because although this stuff is corny and cheesy, I'm gonna tell you, I think these topics is corny and cheesy, but these are the questions that I get. This is the stuff that go through people's minds. So I'm gonna answer them with energy and enthusiasm and really try to help you, because if these are the questions y'all asking me, I want to help you with it. I want to help you with it. As a man who, I'm off the market, but I'm still a man. I still know what men looking for. I still know what men gonna see. I'm gonna help you with it best I know how. And then we gonna talk about in another video. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But we're gonna talk about another video where you gonna meet good men at. We're gonna talk about that. And then y'all post me your other little superficial, non-consequential type questions that run through your head that maybe you might be ashamed to ask because it seems so minuscule, but it matters in the grand scheme of things. And we're gonna talk about these things. So hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon. Oh, class, Friday night, singles night out. You're gonna see it on TonyGassonAcademy.com. Singles night out. Saturday is for couples. Saturday morning class, it's a couples class. So go to TonyGassonAcademy.com, join in those. We'll talk soon.